In this video, I'm going to show you the dead simple philosophy that allowed me to make $15,000 in a single day with my social media marketing agency. By the end of this video, we'll have a step-by-step guide of a clear, simple framework on how to sign clients predictably and consistently, understand the concept of paid acquisition, how you can spend $1 to make $10 plus back if you do it correctly, direct response marketing, scaling paid ads and the law of diminishing returns, horizontal scaling, and converting attention from paid ads. If you don't know exactly who I am, I've helped dozens on the internet go from zero or a few couple $1,000s per month to consistently signing high ticket clients and doing big numbers. Mark here made $4,000 in a single day. Ken, 104 appointments in a single month. You pretty much look anywhere. Helped Abdo sign 3,500 in a single day. And even myself, I've grown and scaled my own digital marketing agency, occasionally do numbers such as $30,000 per week, $15,000 in a single day, 93 clients in 90 days, and $106,000 in a single month. So who is this for? The people I find I get the best results with are basically if you're studying a subject in school or university that you aren't necessarily interested in pursuing for the long term. You already work a current job in a current field and you're just interested in a better path to make more money through online business. Or if you've already started an agency but are struggling to gain traction, sign clients consistently, charge higher ticket prices, and build real systems. All right. So the very first thing I want to talk about in this framework or methodology, philosophy, whatever you want to call it, right, is understanding the concept of paid acquisition. Now, in order to make any acquisition channel work, you have to follow principles. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, principles last forever. Tactics are short term. They do work today, but they'll be gone in an instance tomorrow, right? Now, the thing with paid traffic is it's very straightforward, very simple. You basically have your dollar, your money on one end of the bridge, and you're trying to use the mechanism of paid ads to safely walk this dollar across the bridge and get an ROI, get a return on investment, hopefully turn it into a client, right? Now, here's the thing. In order to successfully do this, we need to combine a human with the correct stimuli in order to get our desired action. Now, genuinely, what the heck does that mean? Well, the stimuli that you need to make paid ads work is going to be the hook or headline you use on your actual ad creative that gets people to want to click, take the next action. Then the headline, VSL, subheadline that you have on your landing page, your process or philosophy, the mechanism you're using to get results with your business, case studies, an opt-in funnel, a way to qualify people, a way to push them to book a call, and a way to make them show up. Quite simple, right? Now, what we're going to talk about is direct response marketing. So do know your ROAS, return on ad spend, will also depend on your sales skills, copywriting, marketing skills. Keep this in mind. But the very first thing you're going to want to do is test 4 variations of messaging angles on your ad creative. Now, the 4 ones you want to test is your offer, the amount of appointments you can get somebody, X amount of appointments in X amount of days, guaranteed, et cetera, the amount of sales you can get somebody. Now, this is just a different wording, okay? This could be clients, deals closed, projects, jobs, whatever niche you're in, right? And then lastly, fulfillment. This works best if you have a USP. USP is a unique selling proposition, basically something that's unique about your business that would help you stand out in your marketplace, a unique way that you get results for your clients that no one else has, right? Next, if you do want help building a USP, building a unique business, there's a free training in the description. Check it out if you want. Number 2 is put qualifying questions on the instant form, such as, do you currently own the niche type of business? Are you above 10K per month? Yes or no? How long have you been in business and where are you located? Third, you're going to push them to opt in, send them an auto response message. And next, you give them the option to directly book onto your calendar. Since you're messaging, you're using these 4 messaging angles, your offer, your messaging angle immediately strike a chord inside of them that made them want to get on a call with you, speak, and perhaps purchase relatively fast, right? Okay, so next, you're going to send them email and SMS resources for free. This will allow you to nurture and educate them leading up to your call. Basically, the reason why you want to do something like this is people are much more likely to close, and it makes the sale much more easier for you if they've viewed some content, been nurtured by you. When I say nurtured, I just mean they've watched some content that you've posted. They kind of understand your process, your offer, your results, and basically are familiar with you. This turns them into a warm appointment, right? They then enter your pre-call flow. They get nurtured even more. This is what actually allows you to close 30, 40, 50% of your deals. If you're like my agency, some of my best closers have had 35%. And from there, all you're doing is understanding your numbers and scale. So like I said, you're spending $1, making 10 back. Okay, great. We spent $1, made 10 back. Why don't we spend $100, make 1,000? Why don't we spend 1,000, make 10,000, right? Simple math, simple economics, right? Now let's talk about what actually does happen when we want to scale. So great. We spent $1, we made 10 back. We're trying now to spend 100 to get 1,000 back, but it didn't work. Why? Okay. So simply put, don't complicate scale. Scale is just an increase in volume. And when I say an increase in volume, I'm talking about the increase in volume of your inputs. The input of paid acquisition is just going to be dollars spent. So basically you can insert something into a system in order to get something out. With paid ads, like I showed you, what we're doing is inserting $1 into our system using the mechanism of paid ads. And this right here is the output we're looking for, a new client. All right. Now back to the video. So if you want to scale your paid ads, you just increase the volume of your inputs. However, you will eventually run into the law of diminishing returns. Now, this is the big boogeyman. This is like if you're walking on a street late at night and you see that big 6'6" black guy and you kind of just want to stay away from him because you don't know what's going to happen, right? Now, this is the big boogeyman. It's called the law of diminishing returns. Basically, this means if you keep increasing one factor of your production, such as your ad spend, while keeping everything else the same, you will eventually reach a point where additional ad spend dollars actually results in a decline of output. That means you're getting less clients while spending more money, right? Now, how do you defeat this? Why does it happen in the first place? Well, when you spend more money, you start reaching new segments of the audience in any market, right? So in any target market, there are multiple segments of people that signal the part of the buying process they're in. So when I said we run direct response, it's because that signals to the immediate 3% of the market that are in buy now mode. They've been in pain for some time now. They saw your ad. This is the solution I've been looking for, right? That's kind of how we want to approach them. However, as you begin to spend more money on that same direct response, you start tapping into this 97% that are not really feeling it. Now, what do we do about this? Well, what I had came up with that helped me solve this was something called the leverage consultant funnel. Now, basically, it's a nice, juicy, big funnel. But if you look at it, you'll notice, whoa, there's like 8 lead magnets. Why? Well, here's the thing, right? With that 97% of the market, some of them are in that 3% buy now mode. The rest are in that 97%. And they have some problems, but it's not enough to push them over the edge to purchase, right? Now, one person in that 97% maybe has a problem where they can't get leads, can't make content. Another person only doesn't know how to use Facebook ads and can't make a landing page. However, rarely you'll have someone that has all of them, not always, right? So there may be 8 to 10 different problems that your service solves, you specifically, and that your target market person of, your ICP, ideal client profile, typically struggles with. However, not every single person will struggle with all. So what we need to do is promote multiple different solutions to different problems to reach the widest amount. Hopefully, if we do it all right, 100% of the total available audience. Now, how do we do that? It's through something called lead magnets. This is basically where you give something away for free, a free training to solve one problem at a time to get a lead, right? Someone's first name, last name, email, or phone number. Now, what this allows us to do is spend larger sums of money on your acquisition, acquiring clients, and still consistently get that 7 to 10x return on ad spend when we used to spend $1 and get 10 back, right? That we're used to. Now, how do we pull something like this off? Well, it all starts with leading with value. So we'll determine the lead magnet. This is where we're going to dangle something for free in front of an audience to allow them to enter our ecosystem, give them the opportunity to become future customers, right? So basically we're turning cold audiences into hot leads by providing customer solutions, introducing them to our service through the form of a lead magnet. This is going to add an audience member. They're going to get nurtured over time through being associated with us, whether it's emails, paid ads, content, whatever. They'll get nurtured over time and it's going to produce a future customer. Now, the lead magnet should ideally solve one of your content pillars. Now, you want it to solve one problem and solve it entirely. This lead magnet should be super in-depth. You want to do a whole bunch of research, use your best friend ChatGPT to help you get more insights to pour into this to hopefully help somebody tremendously, right? Now, determine how you will deliver it to people. Is it going to be a checklist, ebook, Notion template, or Google Doc? This is basically, the plate that you're putting the food on. You use all your resources, Safari, ask around, YouTube videos, ChatGPT, to help you get as much information as possible. Your own expertise, especially, is the best to put into these lead magnets. And then you're putting it on a plate. And that plate can be a checklist, ebook, Notion, Google Doc, or a video, right? Stuff it, pack it with extensive value, give away all the secrets that you can find, all the secrets that you personally know. The truth is that less than 1% of people who view your lead magnet are actually going to steal it, take it, and use it as their own, fully implement it, and say, hey, actually, I just need the lead magnet. I don't want to become your client. The truth is that people honestly just want proof that you're an expert in your field, you know what you're doing, then they will likely buy from you. All right. Now, ensure it has a step-by-step action plan that people can actually follow. A pro tip that I've found is that if you use Gamma Docs instead of Google Docs, it ensures that it's 100% readable. Sometimes things get scrunched up in Google. It's not able to read everything fully, and stick to one idea and one image per slide. From there, you create a landing page for the lead magnet, create a VSL. This is a video sales letter. Basically, it's a video where you go over all the information in your training and then put a slight call to action at the end to help people, people that are ready can then book a call with you and get closed, right? From there, create an email sequence, give people the option to book a call with you at the end of that sequence, and then promote this lead magnet, this landing page with paid ads, and put it first in the descriptions of all your long form content. All right. Now, that's all we got for this video. Now, if you're at a stage in your life where you're ready to build and scale an effective online business, then I suggest you check out one of the links in the description. You can either book a free strategy call with me directly, give you a helping hand, see where I can potentially help you get started, or just access the free training. Maybe it'll help you out get started by yourself, right? Bye.